Hello, wonderful parents. Welcome to the journey of parenting. I am Mayank Mundra, a graduate from IIT Bombay, the Chief Operating Officer at Babynama, as well as the head of Babynama's vaccination program. Through this video, I want to inform you about the first year's vaccination schedule for your baby, as well as discuss certain important topics like which brands of vaccine should you go for and what is the difference between pain and painless versions of the vaccines. So firstly, right after birth, your baby would have been administered the three important vaccines, which is the BCG vaccine, one polio dose, as well as hepatitis B. Along with this, your hospital would have given you a chart for your baby's vaccination schedule, which also includes the batch number of the different vaccines which have been given to your baby. Please preserve that booklet or chart with you for all times. Till your baby gets vaccinated for up to 5 years, the same chart is going to be used, and any pediatrician across India can get to know your baby's vaccination history based on that chart. Alright, so after birth, the first vaccination visit that you make to the hospital will be at 6 weeks. At this time, your baby will get vaccinated for 8 different diseases. But please don't worry, the doctor is not going to puncture your baby with holes. Thanks to the scientists at the pharma companies, we have combination vaccines where a single dose carries the vaccine for multiple diseases. In this regard, the most common ones used today are the hexavalent vaccines, in which the most popular brands are Hexazim and Easy6. So there is a significant difference in pricing between Hexazim and Easy6 because of one major reason, that is pain versus painless. So Hexazim is the painless variant, whereas Easy6 is the pain vaccine. Now what is the difference? Now the name might confuse you a little bit. Painless vaccine doesn't mean that the baby won't feel the pain when the vaccine is given. It just means that the after effects of the vaccinations are going to be very subdued. So you might remember from your own COVID vaccination days that after the dose of the vaccine, you might have felt feverish for a few days after the vaccine was given. The same can happen to babies. So in case of pain vaccines, these side effects are much more pronounced. The baby will get a high fever, or the baby may show signs of crankiness, the baby may refuse to feed, the baby may feed much more, or the baby would generally be lethargic. So any of these symptoms may or may not be exhibited, but the probability that these symptoms will be exhibited and their intensity is significantly higher in case of pain vaccines like Easy6. So that is the primary reason why the Hexazim vaccine is significantly pricey, because it is more comfortable for your baby. But when it comes to efficacy, both vaccines have demonstrated almost similar level of efficacy against the diseases that they are supposed to protect. Apart from the hexavalent vaccines, your baby will be given a vaccine against pneumococcal virus, which causes pneumonia to the baby. So when it comes to pneumococcal vaccines, there are two main brands which are used by pediatricians, that is Prevnar 13 and Pneumocil 10. Now here the significant difference is not about the side effects. Side effects are almost similar for both the vaccines. Again, going back to the COVID days, you might have heard about the different variants of the COVID vaccine, like the Omicron variant or the Delta variant or the Alpha variant. So viruses constantly evolve, and they evolve at a very fast pace. So there are different variants of the same virus. And at the same time, the vaccine research, the vaccine developers, they also evolved, the vaccines developed. So Prevnar 13 is the latest approved vaccine against pneumococcal globally, and it gives protection against 13 variants, whereas the Pneumocil vaccine, which is slightly less priced, gives protection against 10 variants. When it comes to protection against those common 10 variants, both vaccines are equally effective. Okay. Now at 6 weeks, the another vaccine which will be given to your baby is against the rotavirus, which basically causes diarrhea to the baby. So it's very important for the baby's gut health. Now in case of rotavirus, the most common vaccines used are Rotacil or Rotavac. One good news is that these vaccines are given orally, that is, the baby will not be injected. So the baby will not feel pain at least. And at the same time, all the different vaccines have almost similar efficacy and are similarly priced. So you can go with any vaccine which your doctor is recommending. So this is about 6 weeks. Now the vaccine brands which you choose at 6 weeks, at 10 and 14 weeks, the baby will be administered booster dosages for the same brands. Alright, so it is very important that you choose the vaccine brand with proper knowledge and information at 6 weeks. For any guidance regarding this, you can get in touch with Babynama's vaccination team. Just click the link below and request a call back from our vaccination team. You can also check out the vaccination package that we have on offer. So with Babynama's vaccination package, you get 10% discount on the vaccination prices. Plus, you can get vaccinated throughout India. We have a network of 7,000 plus pediatricians, and you can get vaccinated at any pin code in India through our network of pediatricians. Apart from this, the Babynama vaccination package also gives you complimentary access to Babynama services like 24/7 instant pediatric consultations, unlimited lactation support for any breastfeeding guidance that you might need, as well as nutrition guidance for your baby when the baby turns 6 months old. Okay. So that is about the 6, 10 and 14 week vaccination. Now after the 14 week vaccination, your baby will get vaccinated again at 6, 7, 9 and 12 months. Regarding the options available at these stages, most of the vaccines are almost similarly priced. A slight difference is mainly because the newer version of the vaccine, which is developed by any of the pharmaceutical manufacturer, gives protection against a wider spectrum of variants of that particular disease's germ. You do not need to think so much about it. Plus, you do not have a lot of booster dosages as well, so that you will be spending multiple times on the same vaccination. The most crucial thing is to follow the schedule, maintain the schedule, follow the booklet which is with you. And vaccinations are a strong foundation for your baby's long-term immunity. It is not an expenditure, it is an investment in your baby's health. And remember, with Babynama's vaccination package, you can get not just a discount on these vaccines, but also you get the flexibility of getting the baby vaccinated anywhere throughout India. So your travel plans do not need to work around baby's vaccination schedule. You may be visiting Goa, you may be visiting Shimla, wherever you are, you can get the baby vaccinated. Any other questions that you might have about our vaccination package, just scroll down and visit our vaccination page and schedule a call back from our vaccination team so that we can guide you with the best vaccination schedule as per your baby's needs.